Leo's insights are presented to challenge, inform, and encourage you in your quest to break free from school-based approaches to education. Building upon a foundation of unschooling, we sincerely hope these insights help you to consider how education can be truly unlimited.
Have you ever considered that one cannot gain wisdom if unable to admit error or ignorance? It is okay, indeed laudable, if not necessary, to be able to say, I don't know, or I was wrong. I have a story to tell about what can happen when someone fails, avoids, or refuses to do this. I once knew a fellow who was never wrong, nor was he able to forgive. In fact, he often bragged about never forgetting any wrongdoing, real or perceived, that he had received from anyone. It was impossible to get near him in any kind of relationship, as you knew full well that any offense he may have taken from you in the past was still alive and well. The problem with this fellow was that since he was not able to forgive and forget, he had to store everything in his memory bank, which after several decades was full to overflowing with grievances. In fact, his memory was so full that it became impossible for him to properly recall information in chronological order or correctly associate it with the reality of what had happened. As time went by, he started to create collages of events and episodes composed of disconnected pieces from disassociated instances of hurts and offenses. Not only did this confuse those he was accusing, but it gave the distinct impression that he was losing his mind or slipping into insanity. His answer to the question, what is truth, was, whatever I believe it is. His standard of truth was personal, and so it was relative and ever-changing. As a consequence, it was pretty well impossible for him to say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Will you forgive me? There was no reason to do so. He did occasionally admit that he was not perfect, but it was more of a defensive statement to disarm any possible objection to his position than an admission of error, and so he always seemed to be in the same paradigm. This sad story is hardly isolated to one pitiful individual. In fact, it is becoming increasingly more commonplace in our society. People who appear to be disconnected from reality are now claiming the moral high ground and condemning all those who disagree with their idea of a new normal. To them, their position on anything is the truth. So to oppose them is evil. While the question, what is truth, is a legitimate one, it should be noticed that even within the question, truth is presented as singular. That is, there can be no plurality of truth. Either it is or it is not truth, and it most certainly is not what individuals or groups simply perceive, believe, or advance it to be. It just is. I have known more than a few people who have claimed the truth to be as they prescribe. They have come and gone within my circle of friends as I needed to move on, while they seemed content to be victims of their circumstances and slaves to their feelings. They were usually forever mired in the past. Jesus' claim to truth was not only a statement of identity, it was a directive to mankind to use the intelligence he provided us. Seek the truth, and you shall find it. The truth shall set you free. And whoever the Son of Man sets free shall be free indeed. When Jesus claimed to be the truth, he stated it as his being the way, the truth, and the life. I believe he meant the way to go is to seek the truth so that you may live life more abundantly. Sounds like good advice for us all.
We trust you were blessed by today's presentation. For more helpful information to guide you in your home education journey, please visit educationunlimited.ca and leogaumont.com. Be sure to like us and share us on Facebook.